Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Prezley. Today we're going to be doing splits and everything that involves helping prepare and get warmed up for splits. So let's get started. Say, let's get started. Welcome to Yoga with Prezley. Today we're going to do splits. So if I were you, I'd grab maybe a blanket, and if you have a strap, or you can use even a towel just to help reach for some things, that would be great. So let's get started. We are going to sit at the center of your mat. Bring your hands to your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders up and back. And connect with your Ujjayi breath. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come heart center. And here, set your intention for practice. What are you going to focus on or dedicate your practice to? And then start to move through seated cat and cow. You'll lift your chest, roll your shoulder blades back, and exhale, round your spine, pull your belly button in, lift. Move back and forth with your breath. Continue to use your Ujjayi breath. And start to create big circles. Open your spine. Lean all the way forward to fill through your whole spine. And then switch direction of your circles. Here, bring your right hand down. Your left arm will reach up and over. Reach through your side body. Lift back center. Your left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up and over. Deep breath through your ribs. And then lift back center. And you'll make your way into a tabletop position. So press your hands down. Your knees come back. You'll stack your shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. You can move through a couple more cat and cows just to feel through your spine. And then come back to neutral spine. Extend your right arm forward, shoot your left heel back. You want to lengthen your spine. And then bring your right hand down. Your left foot will come up and then cross behind. Lift up, tap to your left side of your mat. Lift, tap. Lift, tap. You'll go back and forth. 2 more breaths. And then bring your left leg all the way out to the side. You'll sit back into your hips, gated child's pose. Make your way back to center. And then bring your left leg in, shoot your left arm forward, your right heel will come back. Flex your foot, lengthen your spine. Bring your left hand down, your right foot will come out to the side of your mat. Tap your toe, lift up, engage your backside, tap to the other side. Go through 2 more breaths. Then bring your right leg all the way out to the side of your mat. Sit back into your hips, gated child's pose. Make your way back to center. Drop your hips down, lift your heart. Cobra. Warm up the back side. Drop your left shoulder. Come back center, drop your right. You'll sway back and forth. Lift back center. Exhale, release onto your stomach. Press back up, lift. Exhale, release. Lift. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips to the sky, downward dog, pedal out your feet, open up the backs of your legs. Take your gaze up to your hands, walk all the way on your tippy toes to the top of your mat, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift. Move through chaturanga. Upward dog, roll your shoulder blades back. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Extend your right leg up to the sky. You'll bend your knee, hover all the way up to the front of your mat. Kick your right foot back out. Then come to your right elbow, hover your shin. Engage your center kick. Bring your right knee across your chest over to your left elbow. Kick. Extend your leg back up. And then bring your right knee forward, place your foot down. Lift your chest, high lunge. Deep Ujjayi breath. Release your hands back down to your mat. Drop your back knee. Lift your chest, low lunge. Steady Ujjayi breath. Create a back bend. Reach your arms to the back of your mat. Lift. Come back, center. Straighten your front leg, bend your back, half split. Massage out any tense areas. We'll make our way back to here when we move into splits. Come back, low lunge, rotate to the left side of your mat. Make your way into Skandasana. You'll sit onto your left heel, hands come heart center. Then begin to move back and forth. You can use a block if it's hard to reach down to the floor. Move back and forth, bend into your left leg, and then switch. Make your way back onto your right side. Rotate to the front of your mat. Into your low lunge, you'll drop your back knee and then lift, tap, extend, tap, extend, tap, extend. One more time, drop your knee and then lift back up. Straighten your front leg into pyramid pose. Your hips are square. If you need to step your back foot in, you can. Micro bend at your knees if there's any irritation. Then bend your left knee, come onto your right heel. You'll move back into your hips and then straighten your legs out. Continue to move back and forth with your breath. Two more. Make your way back to pyramid pose. Press your hands into your mat. Kick your left leg up to the sky, standing splits. Deep Ujjayi breath. Try to square your hips. So not so much about turning your leg out and kicking your leg as high as you can, but squaring your hips to the ground and then lifting. Exhale, release your left foot down to your mat. Reach for your elbows, sway back and forth, ragdoll position. Release your hands back down to your mat. You'll move through chaturanga, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Lead with your hips. Bring your left leg up to the sky. Your knee comes forward, hover by your nose. Exhale, kick back out. Your left knee comes across to your right elbow. Hover, engage your center, kick. over to your left, extend back out, then come all the way to center. Place your left foot down, lift your chest, high lunge. Deep breath. Bring your hands down to your mat, drop your back knee, lift your heart, low lunge. Reach your hands to the back of your mat, stretch out your back. Your hands release down to your mat. Straighten out your front leg, bend your back, half split. You can massage out any tense areas. And then make your way back to low lunge. Rotate to the right side of your mat. You'll come onto your right heel, your left toes, Skandasana. Bring your hands down to your mat and rotate back and forth, bend into your right leg and then switch. Yes, those are my knees cracking. Make your way back onto your left side. You'll bring your hands down, rotate to the front of your mat into your lunge. You'll drop your knee down, tap your knee, and then extend your leg back straight. Tap, straighten, tap, straighten. Two more, tap. Lengthen your leg, and then one more tap. Extend, step your right foot in, straighten out your legs, pyramid pose. Again, if you have anything you can reach for, if it's harder, you can place your hands onto your shin. Square your hips. Bend into your right knee, come onto your left heel, straighten your legs. Bend, and then straighten. Move back and forth with your breath. One more deep breath, back and forth. Place your hands into your mat, bend into your left leg. You'll kick your right leg up to the sky. Square your hips for standing splits. Exhale, release your right foot down to meet your left. Heel toe your toes out, heels in. You'll sit down, Malasana, open your hip flexors. Use your elbows to press away. You can sway back and forth. To prepare for middle splits, you'll place your hands down and then come onto your knees. Your feet will flex out and you'll come all the way down onto your elbows and forearms. This is called frog pose. Deep Ujjayi breath. Then come back to your hands. You'll lift back up, straighten your legs, and walk your feet in not pyramid, downward dog. You can pedal out your feet, bend your knees, and then straighten. Bend your knees, straighten your legs. One more time, bend and straighten. Take your gaze up to your hands. Step your right foot up into your lunge, and then step your left, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands heart center. We're going to move into some standing balances here. So, ground down through your left foot. If you want to use a strap or a towel here, you can. You'll wrap around your right foot. And then extend your leg forward. Keeping your hip rotated underneath. Deep Ujjayi breath. And then bring your right leg behind you. And you'll move into, you can either grab your ankle and extend out into dancer, or move to scorpion. So you can see I can't reach my foot, so if you can reach your foot, that's great. or you can use your towel or strap. Exhale, release your right foot. Cross over your left ankle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe through the back sides of your legs. Again, if you need to use a block. And unwind your legs. Walk your feet back, downward dog. Pedal out your feet. Extend your left leg up to the sky. Bring your left foot forward, hold into your lunge. Then step your right foot in, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands heart center. Grab your strap or towel. Wrap around your left foot, ground down through your right, and extend your left foot forward. One side will be more flexible than the other. And then bring your left foot behind you. Rotate into dancer or scorpion. Deep Ujjayi breath. Exhale, release back down to your mat. Bring your left foot across your right. Breathe your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Unwind your legs and walk your feet back. Pedal out your legs. Drop your right heel and alternate. Come up to your toes. Exhale, release your heels down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Breathe your right leg up to the sky. Bring your right knee forward and come back into your low lunge. Drop your back knee. Lift your heart, hands come heart center. And take a twist to your right. Drop your left elbow down. Bring your hands down to your mat. And you'll go back and forth, half split and low lunge. Two more deep breaths. Make your way back into your low lunge, and from here we're going to move into your right leg splits. So this is where a blanket comes into play. If any of this has been hurting your back knee, you can always put a blanket under your knee, or here if you want to make it a little more challenging, you can put your foot onto the blanket, or if you need more cushion, just placing the blanket wherever you need. If you have your splits already mastered, you can actually place your front leg onto something higher, whether it's a block or maybe you can go onto the couch, but make your way into your splits. Here, you're going to try your best to rotate your hips so your left knee is down to your mat. Deep breath. We're going to hold here for about a minute. So if it helps you to count, or here, focus on your deep breath. So deep inhale through your nose, exhale, release. Maybe you'd like to pancake forward, lay your chest down onto your front leg. your chest back up. You can create your back bend, lift your chin up, or maybe you'd like to be creative, bend your back leg and reach for your foot. Two more deep breaths. And then you'll make your way back into a low lunge. So bend into your right knee, come back, low lunge. You'll let your right knee fall out, your hands can come, or your forearms can come down to a mat or your block. Breathe into your hip flexors. This is called lizard pose. And then make your way to downward dog. You can move through chaturanga or walk your feet back, downward dog. Extend your left leg up to the sky. Bring your left foot forward, drop your back knee. Lift your chest, low lunge, hands come heart center. And then take your twist to your left. Rotate your shoulders to stack them right on top. Release your hands down to your mat and then move back and forth, half split, low lunge. Move for two more deep breaths. And then make your way into splits. Again, making any adjustments if you want to use a blanket or place your front leg. Or if you even want to hold these longer, you can always push pause. One side will be a lot easier than the other. Try to square your hips, your back knee facing down along with your shin. Like for me, left side 10 times harder. Deep Ujjayi breath. Deep breath. Maybe you'd like to fold forward. And then create your back bend. Or bend your back leg and reach for your foot. Five more deep breaths. And then you'll make your way back into your low lunge. Bend into your left leg. Bring your forearms down to your mat. Let your left knee fall out to the side, lizard pose. And then walk your feet back, downward dog. Press your hands, lift your hips, pedal out your feet. And then bring your right knee forward, place your shin across your mat and move into pigeon. You'll lower your chest down. Deep breath, release into this pose. The goal is to have your front shin parallel. So the more intense it'll be is if you can make your shin parallel to your mat. Then move on to your left side, kick back into your downward dog, extend your left leg up, bring your left knee forward, place your shin across your mat, square your hips, and slowly lower down. Deep Ujjayi breath. Sit onto your left side. You'll swing your right leg around and in front. Your left leg stays bent. This is seated tree pose. Inhale your arms up. Then exhale, fold over your right leg. Lift back up. You'll bend your right knee, hug into your chest. Then extend your right leg out straight. Bring your right shin across your left. You'll stack your shins, inhale, lift. And exhale, fold forward. Again, use something if you want to place your forearms on. Lift back, center. Take a twist to your right. Counter twist left. Then keep your right leg bent. Extend your left leg out straight. Inhale your arms up. Then exhale, fold forward. Lift your chest back up. Bend your left knee, hug your leg into your chest. Then straighten your left leg out. You'll stack your left shin on top of your right. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold forward. Breathe light into your hip flexors. Deep inhale. Exhale. Lift your chest back up and then take a twist to your right. Counter twist left. Then you'll make your way into a straddle position. So your left leg will go out. I would swing open with your right so you're still onto your mat. Reach up and over your right leg. Lift and move to your other side. Lift back, center, and we're going to make our way into middle splits. I haven't done these in a really long time, so we'll see how they go. Again, if you'd like to use a blanket or anything to go underneath or for your forearms, I would grab it, and then we'll make our way forward. Slide into your middle splits. We'll hold these for about 30 seconds. Deep breath. And you'll lift your legs, or lift your hips up and move back center. Bend your knees into butterfly pose. Let your knees fall out. You can use your elbows to help press. And if you'd like to hold middle splits longer, you can push pause. Just haven't done them in a while, so 30 seconds is all you're gonna get. And then bring your knees up, windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Come back center. Bring your right leg over, figure four. You can roll out your ankle. And then switch legs. Roll. And then you'll make your way onto your back. If you have a blanket, that's great, or you want to get a pillow to get ready for Shavasana. Hug your right knee into your chest. And then peace finger your right big toe, pull your knee down, half happy baby. Good, and then move to your other side. Hug your left knee into your chest. Peace finger your left big toe, half happy baby. And then make your way into full happy baby. Grab both big toes and rock side to side. Your feet will kick straight up to the ceiling, ground down through your hips. And open into a straddle. Your hands can come into your thighs as support. And then bend your knees, windshield wiper, back and forth. And then release yourself into Shavasana. Let your legs go out, your arms fall by your sides. And play a whole song that you'll relax here. And then when you're done, we'll come to a seated position and get comfy. Hands come heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. The light within me sees and honors the light within you. Namaste.